As I Grew Older by Langston Hughes. It was a long time ago. I have almost forgotten my dream. But it was there then, in front of me, bright like a sun. My dream. And then the wall rose slowly, slowly between me and my dream. Rose until it touched the sky. The wall. Shadow. I am black. I lie down in the shadow. No longer the light of my dream before me. Above me, only the thick wall, only the shadow. My hands, my dark hands, break through the wall. Find my dream. Help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this shadow. Into 1,000 lights of sun, into 1,000 whirling dreams of sun. The poem I chose is called As I Grew Older by Langston Hughes. The reason why I chose this poem is because I feel it has a lot of meaning behind those words. This poem expresses fear, insecurity, and hope. With just reading it once, I knew that this poem had to do something about with black people and the difference there was between colored and white. In my opinion, this topic is very interesting since it's a huge problem years ago. It was a huge problem years ago and it still is in some parts of the world. Langston Hughes' structure is very peculiar. Instead of separating the poem into stanzas, he wrote the poem in a big one. I believe he did this to make us feel as if the poem is more like a continuous poem rather than one in chapters or sections. Also, the length of the lines vary. Some are very long, while others are only one or two words. The lines in which he only places one word is maybe because the word is very important and he wants us to notice it. I can also talk about the title. The title might want to express that as he grew up, the stress of discrimination grew along with him. Finally, we can also see that throughout the poem there was a specific theme. There might be several, but the one that I could relate the most to is follow your dreams no matter what obstacles you need to face. Langston Hughes uses a wide range of figurative language. Among some of the figurative devices that Hughes makes use of are similes, metaphors, personification, hyperbole, symbolism, onomatopoeia, imagery, and repetition. The one that impacts me the most is metaphors, which can also be named as symbolism. Hughes' literal poem is talking about a wall which is slowly building up, and at the end he breaks it down. Metaphorically speaking, he referred to the wall as racism. One line in the poem which demonstrates this is, and then the wall rose slowly, slowly between me and my dream, rose until it touched the sky. It starts building up, each time more, which limited him to reach his dreams, but at the end he's successful since he can break down this barrier which didn't let him fulfill his dreams. There's a lot of repetition too. Hughes might have made use of repetition to emphasize the important words such as and then the wall rose slowly, slowly. He wanted the audience to feel how the racism was building up, but had a great impact on him. He also uses hyperbole in the last few sentences of his poem. He said, into 1,000 lights of sun, into 1,000 whirling dreams. He didn't actually shatter the darkness into 1,000 whirling dreams and light, but it's a way to make the audience feel and perceive the amount of stress he had released. These are some of the most important figurative devices Langston uses. There is also a certain attitude and tone in this poem. I feel as if the tone is expressing desperation since the poem is constantly mentioning how the wall is each time building up more, such as in this sentence, no longer the light of my dream before me. This sentence says as if his dream is going away and he doesn't want it to go and he has to reach it. Also, we can perceive this feeling when Hughes makes use of the exclamation marks. It makes me feel desperate, especially in these lines. Break through the wall, find my dream, since he wants to break through the wall and find his dream as soon as possible. It was a long time ago. I have almost forgotten my dream, but it was there then, in front of me, bright like a sun, my dream. And then the wall rose slowly, slowly between me and my dream, rose until it touched the sky, the wall, shadow, I am black. I lie down in the shadow. No longer the light of my dream before me, above me, only the thick wall, only the shadow. My hands, my dark hands, break through the wall. Find my dream. Help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this shadow, into 1,000 lights of sun, into 1,000 whirling dreams of sun.